Yes, welcome back, world, and we're back with another one. And as you've seen with the title, you've seen it. Damn raccoons, man. They are the devil. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I think this is my second raccoon. I didn't hit a raccoon. I didn't hit two raccoons, a deer, and I think that's about it. These animals love hitting my cars. I tell you that. But yeah, hit my car, messed up my radiator. It's a damn shame. But yes. But yep, we ended up getting a new radiator and we're getting ready to put it in. So stay tuned. So we bought this radiator from somebody, but as you guys can see, these little coil radiator things right here, I don't even know what they call them. They call them something, but you see how damaged they are. I wasn't even concerned about these. The ones I was concerned about are way down here. That one, these over here, you know, that. Like, these are very, I shouldn't have bought it, but I did. My loss, I guess. Way over here, like this right here, horrible. So I ended up buying it, and then I'm like, maybe it's not bad, maybe it's not damaged. And I got to filling it up with water before I actually even put it in the car. And yep, it started leaking. So I was like, man. So I got to putting it in the car. No, I didn't. I was getting ready to put it in the car, but I was like, let me check for leaks, see how it's leaking down the radiator. But I kind of cleaned it up, let it dry. Then I, poured the water back in there, and lo and behold, it was leaking. So I was mad. I was like, I paid $140 for it, so it's not bad. But then I still wanted one of these. If you guys didn't see the name on the radiator, it's a cold case radiator, which they're known for being really good radiators, especially for performance cars. And they make them for the G8, which, I mean, that one was for the G8 too. So I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna spend the little $300-400 for a cold case radiator. So the radiator came the other day. I actually ordered it from Amazon, which I'm pretty sure it gets in Michigan, there's like 3 cold case distributors. So it actually came within a day. I ordered it one day and it came the next day. So shout out to Amazon on that. I wish everybody, I mean, I know the dealership can get it here in one day and sometimes the parts shops, but Amazon was on top of it. In the box, they got the transmission fittings already in there for you. So we just got to screw those. Put some tape on them, then screw those in. So that'll be good. Don't want to lose those. And then comes in this nice box, which got a little hole in it, but the radiator wasn't damaged, so that's cool. They packed it pretty good. Don't want to drop it. This nice little styrofoam. Bam. I think I just like the shininess of the radiator, so I think that's why I kind of was like, let me get another one for the G8, make it look all fancy. But this is it. Got to see it say cold case right there on the front, or yeah, but you wouldn't even see this because it's gonna be the fans. Fans actually sit on top of this part right here. So that the only thing that it doesn't come with is a radiator cap, and the G8 radiator cap really doesn't fit. It'll fit in a hole, but it won't screw on for some reason. So I'm gonna have to go to the parts store and see if I can get a radiator cap for it. And then down there, that's where your transmission cooler lines go. But it should be a direct fit for the G8. It looks maybe a tad bit smaller than the G8 radiator, but I love the shininess of it. Look at that thing shining on there. It's nice. And then you guys can see, you guys have seen the one I bought from the marketplace, but these are pretty nice. And this one, I think the G8 radiator is a 4 something, and this one's only a 2 cell or something like that, whatever they call it, 2 something like that, 4, 2, whatever. This one's only 2, but they say they run just as good as if it was, a 4 or whatever. So let's get to installing this, all right? Oh, and then there's a drain plug line right down the bottom. Look like it's just a pull action. Cool. So getting the radiator out should be pretty simple. I just gotta take my cold air intake out, snap these off, pop out the fans. I just gotta take off the return coolant line, and then the other coolant line. But it should be pretty quick on that. So let's get started. Without further ado, let's get started, baby. So we got the old radiator out. Right. Oh, there go my problem right there. That's why I continued to leak. This little flex seal that I put on didn't even hold. It just fell right off. That's why I'm like, why this thing like go back to leaking? It's cause this just fell right off. I probably would have been good all the way through the winter. Damn flex seal. But we're gonna be good. So let's see what else. I don't want to damage my new one, so we'll use the damaged one as a mock. So in comparison to size, we look about the same. And it's got all the everything look about the same. Your condenser mounts right there, which you got condenser. I don't want to tilt it. Condenser mounts over there. Fan mounts right here for that. Transmission line. I just got to screw mine in on that, and then condenser screw into here, there on this one, and then your fan will clip into here. And then that's the radiator support to keep it, locked into the frame of the car. Then coolant line, radiator cap, coolant fill line for like reserve, and then overfill line, if I ain't mistaken. For that, the angle on that looks good down there. I think we good. I ran into a little trouble trying to get it out, but it came out simple. So let's go ahead and put the new one in. Well, let's get the fittings on it. So I'll cut back when I got all the fittings on, and then we'll be good to go. Get the new radiator in, put some coolant in the car, let it run for a little bit, see how it run, and we'll be good on our way. New radiator install in the G8. So we got the hoses on the radiator, the fittings in for the transmission cooler. As you see, everything fits good. Got these on there. I put some plumbing tape on the fittings so we don't get any leaks on that. And this boy is so cold because of the aluminum. It's like really cold, and it's been in my house for the past like 5 days, and it's only been sitting outside for probably like 30 minutes, and it's really cold. So this is probably gonna work out really good. These aluminum radiators. And on this one, if you guys didn't know, all the cold case radiators are TIG welded. As you can see, they got that pretty goodly welded. And then this is actually where mine had broke. So we should be good here. They got a good weld on that. So if I was to hit another Raccoon or anything down there on my bumper, we should be good. And then this is the drain plug there. That's probably just for pliers. But yeah, And then it's already got the fan brackets, like the screw brackets, so I don't have to transfer my old ones onto this one. So, I mean, they thought of everything on this one. So yeah, let's go ahead and install that in. And then cold case radiators, they got a lifetime warranty. So make sure you guys take care of it. If you guys get a cold case radiator, make sure you take real good care of it. Just don't do anything you shouldn't do to it, and then your warranty should be good on there. So let's get it together, baby. So we got the radiator in. As you can see, it's a direct fit. So radiator mounts mount right up, fan clip right in. Everything is back to original. Fan down in there. Everything's good. Hoses, everything connected. Actually, not everything, because I just gotta put this on right there. Just sits like that. And we just gotta screw that in right there. It'll be good. Put the cold air intake back in, and then fill it up with coolant. So I actually gotta run to the store and get coolant because I don't have it. We're gonna fill it half and half. So we're gonna do concentrated radiator fluid into the radiator, and then distilled water for the rest of it. So we'll just mix them together down in there. And then we'll put ready to use coolant in the reserve for that, so we're all good. And then start them up, see how you're running with the temp, and we should be good. And we gotta get a radiator cap, so gotta run to the parts store to get that, and we should be good. Hoses and everything connected there. A little rusty, that's all right. It happens when you live in Michigan. But yeah, I'm excited with the new radiator. Polish them down. Let me get my rag. We can polish them down. Keep the fingerprints up off of them. You know, keep them shining. Look greasy down up in there. And then in the box they gave me this little thing right here. I don't know if this is supposed to go on my car or if this is supposed to go on the radiator. Like right up in there, like so. Should that just sit like that? What do I do with that? Do they go on the side of my car like that? What do I do? They go on the back of my car? How does this work? Should I put that here? Cold case. I don't know. I still love this wing. Yeah, 101. Nah, I don't think it's a 101, but it fits. All right, so let's go get some coolant, and we'll be. So yes, the radiator's in, as you can see. Look how that thing shine down there. It look good from a distance too. It look like I got an intercooler with a turbo on it or something. But yeah, not to give anything away. Nope, let me stop. But yeah, radiator's good, it's in there. That was it. Man, I'm so glad that we got the radiator back in and not leaking coolant anymore. I don't have to keep putting coolant in the car anymore. So, but we do got another project coming, so stay tuned. As you guys all know, with G8s, the suspension is horrible after so long. So yes, that is in the mail, on its way. Hopefully it should be here in a couple days, and we'll get to installing that. I don't know, we'll see. As you guys can see, the back side sits a little lower. I don't know why. I don't really have anything in the trunk, but it definitely sits lower than the front. So hopefully that is a strut issue, and when the new struts get in, we can get that fixed. Don't mind my wheel. Winter time's coming, so I think we're gonna get those powder coated during the winter time and see what happens. I got some backups in the garage, so we'll just throw those on for the winter time, and then get those 20-inch wheels, 20-inch G8 wheels powder coated. We'll see what happens. And that's that. Until next time, y'all.